Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, recently stirred the automotive world by announcing the company's development of a hydrogen combustion engine. This was unexpected, as Ford has previously focused on electric and hybrid vehicles, while many in the industry viewed hydrogen fuel cells as the future of automotive power. Farley's announcement, however, signals that Ford is exploring all possibilities and is committed to offering consumers the best options for future vehicle power. The news of Ford's hydrogen combustion engine sparked significant interest and debate among automotive experts. Many questioned why Ford chose this path and what it could mean for the future of the car industry. In this video, we'll explore Ford's hydrogen combustion engine, how it works, and its potential impact on the future of automotive power. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Join us for more insights and exciting news. Be part of the community today. First, let's break down what a hydrogen combustion engine is and how it operates. Unlike traditional petrol or diesel engines that run on fossil fuels, hydrogen combustion engines run on hydrogen. When hydrogen is burned, it produces heat and water vapor as byproducts, meaning that the only emissions are water and small amounts of nitrogen oxides, which can be controlled using emission reduction technologies. While hydrogen fuel cells have gained attention as an alternative to conventional combustion engines, their adoption has been slow due to the high costs of production and the need for extensive refueling infrastructure. Ford's hydrogen combustion engine offers a potentially more affordable and accessible alternative to hydrogen fuel cells. Despite the challenges, Ford is fully committed to advancing hydrogen combustion technology. According to CEO Jim Farley, hydrogen has enormous potential, and the company is dedicated to exploring its capabilities to help decarbonize both the auto industry and society as a whole. Ford is currently working on a prototype hydrogen combustion engine with the German technical firm FEV. The prototype engine is based on a 2.3-liter EcoBoost gasoline engine, converted to consume hydrogen. According to Ford, the engine can produce the same amount of power and torque as a petrol engine while emitting zero pollutants. The prototype engine is currently being evaluated on a dynamometer, with real-world testing planned over the following months. While the prototype engine is still in the early phases of development, Ford believes hydrogen combustion engines have the potential to significantly reduce emissions and meet future environmental laws. The announcement by Ford has huge ramifications for the automobile sector. While hydrogen fuel cells have been the primary focus of alternative fuel development in recent years, the development of a hydrogen combustion engine offers a potentially more accessible and affordable option. If Ford succeeds in building a hydrogen combustion engine, it may clear the path for other automakers to follow. This could lead to a big shift in the transportation industry towards cleaner energy sources, which could have a significant impact on reducing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating climate change. It is crucial to highlight, however, that the creation of a hydrogen combustion engine is not a panacea for reducing the environmental effect of the transportation sector. There are still considerable obstacles to overcome before hydrogen may be considered a viable replacement for existing fossil fuels, including the production and distribution of hydrogen fuel. Furthermore, while hydrogen combustion engines emit no pollutants during operation, hydrogen production still relies on fossil fuels to some extent. This means that developing renewable energy sources for hydrogen production is vital to fully realizing the technology's promise. The environmental impact of a hydrogen combustion engine is one of its most significant advantages. As previously stated, the only consequence of burning hydrogen is water, implying that hydrogen combustion engines emit no greenhouse gases or other pollutants. As a result, hydrogen combustion engines are an appealing choice for policymakers and environmentalists seeking to lessen the environmental impact of the transportation industry. Because transportation is a major source of greenhouse gas emissions, Any considerable shift towards cleaner energy sources might have a huge impact on climate change mitigation. Another advantage of hydrogen combustion engines is that they have the potential to be more efficient than conventional combustion engines. Because hydrogen has a higher energy density than petrol or diesel, it can give more power per unit of fuel. This could result in increased fuel economy and lower gasoline prices for consumers. While hydrogen combustion engines have many potential benefits, there are also considerable hurdles that must be addressed before they can be considered a viable alternative to standard combustion engines. The creation of hydrogen is one of the most significant issues. Because most hydrogen is created using natural gas, it still relies on fossil fuels to some extent. There are alternative techniques for creating hydrogen, such as electrolysis, which splits water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using renewable energy sources. However, these technologies are still rather expensive and necessitate major infrastructure investment. Another issue is hydrogen storage and transit. In contrast to petrol and diesel, which can be simply stored in tanks and transported using existing infrastructure, hydrogen necessitates the use of specialized tanks and transportation systems. This makes distributing hydrogen fuel to consumers more difficult and expensive. Concerns have also been raised about the safety of hydrogen fuel. Hydrogen is extremely combustible, and several high-profile mishaps involving hydrogen fuel cells have occurred in recent years. While these accidents are uncommon, they raise questions about the safety of hydrogen combustion engines. Despite these obstacles, Ford is bullish on the promise of hydrogen combustion engines. In a press release announcing the prototype engine, Ford's Vice President of Sustainability, Environment, and Safety Engineering stated that hydrogen-powered engines have the potential to be the low-carbon solution for the long haul. Example of how we're continuing to deliver on our promise to create a more sustainable future.